Hey, I'm Lexi. Let's talk about Otherworldly, A Dark Journey by Allora Lee. So, Otherworldly is an ongoing series. This is a review for the second book of this series, so do keep that in mind. There are minor spoilers for the first book. You can check out my review further below on this playlist. So, this one was very interesting. Our main character, sorry. She goes by Nora. She is 8 years old, and this is a lit RPG, so it's like an RPG kind of. It's like a video game book is the best way to explain it. Like everyone has classes and stats regarding their various abilities and etc. Stuff like that. She is a young lady of darkness and has a lot of, dark energy style, like abilities that involve like knitting dark things and also being able to make like daggers out of shadow and stuff like that. It's very, very interesting how she utilizes these various skills that she's granted and earns throughout the first book and further on in the second. She's on her way to her family's estate that is very, very far away from their regular estate. She was basically banned from the home, just to put it in easier terms. So this entire book is just her journey from point A to point B. But she is assigned an entire group of knights to take her there. And the thing is, like, she's from the Dawn family. So the Dawn family is, like, uber freaking rich. Like, terrifyingly rich. They have a whole manor across the country that's fully staffed, and they just like hang out there and keep it clean until someone of the family comes by or a visitor stops by. I've already started book 3, and this series is very, very interesting and definitely very different from what I've read previously. On top of having a protagonist that's so young, she's basically a kid, but she's also possessed by an otherworldly soul, hence the name. And this otherworldly soul is like a full-grown woman who had her own life and was ripped out of it by the gods to basically inhabit Eunora's body and change the fate of Eunora and possibly the entire country. It's a very interesting concept, and it's not like an unknown concept. I believe the term is isekai for when it's an anime, like when a character dies in their world and then they enter like an RPG style world where they have to like fight monsters and stuff like that. Like that's not an unknown thing. However, with most of those heroes tend to be like, I want to be the very best kind of a thing, whereas Eunora or Nora mostly would just wants to kind of go home. The premise is very interesting, the story is very memorable, and even though like technically not a lot happens in the first or second book, I was thoroughly enthralled. I had a fun time reading them regardless of the fact that it wasn't like constant fight scenes and craziness happening every single page. They definitely feel on the cozier side for me, which I really appreciate. And plus, we love recommending books and reading books by indie authors. So I highly recommend checking them out. They're amazing. They're on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited now.